welcome back to another video from Battlefield Banter. I am Mark, and
I'm Doug.
we're getting better at that, aren't we?
We we are getting a little better at it.
Okay, today, what you see in front of you is the Rally the Troops page website. Here, I'll show you all. That's actually what you want to see. Here is all the games on Rally the Troops that are all available there. Today, we're going to look at Washington's War, and I've played this quite a few times. Doug has not played it so often, so it's going to be more of a Battlefield Bootcamp episode where we're gonna
Battlefield Banter Bootcamp.
Battlefield Banter Bootcamp (BBB), yes, and where I'm going to take on the British, of course, and Doug will be the Americans, and we're just gonna.
Ooh,
Well, the good thing about Rally of Troops is we will not be muddling through the rules. The rules will be enforced, but we will be trying to explain the rules. All right.
yes, sounds good.
So first thing is
Now,
how do you
just
launch
so
it?
the
Oh yeah.
viewers know, I can't see what you see. I
Okay.
see my screen at home,
Right.
which is all the games of Rally the Troops.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, this is how you set up a game and invite your opponent to a game on Rally Troops. First of all, you select your game, and then you go create a new game, and then don't want random player rules because we want to fix it such that I'm the British and Doug's the American. We'll set it to private so nobody else jumps in, and and no time control in this particular case.
No time controls. That's
Right,
big. That
right.
is very big.
And then create the game, and then you've got Britain there, so I will join, and then I will invite Doug. Doug's username is down there, and now Doug at his end should see an invite. Do you see the invite,
And
Doug?
there it is.
All right.
Washington's War. Join. I will click on join and accept America. Yes, I do accept America. Now I'm in there.
All right. And
Um,
then waiting for players to join here. So this will change shortly. Maybe we'll give it a quick refresh. And
yeah, mine still
oh,
says
right,
waiting
it's
to
ready.
start.
It is ready. It says now this is the start game here. I can delete the game or I can start the game. So I'll start the game, and then play the game. There we go. Now, Doug, you should see.
Let's see. I think I've got to go to the games menu again. Yeah, there it is, and hit play. Yeah, now the board's up in front of me.
Right,
It says committees of correspondence.
right. So the
Place a PC marker in each of the 13 colonies. So
right.
maybe this would be the time for a quick Battlefield Banter boot camp explanation of the game, like an overview.
Right. So how you win this game is area control. You need more political control markers on a state than the other side. So if you control it, then this handy little colony control schematic lights up here, so you can see at the start of the game there are some political control markers. These red flags for the British, and these you can't. They're all covered up. There's one here with Washington on it, the blue markers and the one in Philadelphia for the Americans, and it shows overall if you've got the majority and the rest are neutral. If they're open, they're neutral. If you have the majority, you have control of that state. So the British have control of Canada, which for this purposes of this game is one of the air quotes states used for victory, or colonies, I should say, used for control. And down here we've got control of, I think that's Virginia and North Carolina. The Americans have control of, this would be Philadelphia.
Charleston?
Philadelphia there, that's the colony. And that's it at the moment, by
Well,
virtue of
we
a.
also we
Mhm.
have Charleston, right?
That's in South Carolina. Yes, but
Yeah.
that's a tie, right? You see, the Brits have 96 inland
Where do you
from
Oh,
Charleston, right?
oh.
Right. So that's
Oh,
one
so it's
one.
1
So
to
that
1.
is tied. So that's why no one has control over that.
I see,
And
1 to
so
1.
the very first thing that Doug's going to do is he's going to place a political control marker in one in each province. So, for example, Rhode Island's going to get one, and that Rhode Island only has one. You see this little marker next to the yellow diamond next to Rhode Island says one. That means there's only one region in Rhode Island. In New Jersey, there are three. In Delaware, there's only one. So if you pop a political control marker in Delaware and Rhode Island, which you have to do, it's compulsory because you've got to place one in every state, you are going to get control of Delaware and Rhode Island.
I see. And I go first
And you go first. And
because
this
presumably I live there.
and while Doug does that, while this game does have combat in it, it's predominantly an area control game where you're trying to spread your control over the colonies, 13 colonies in Canada. And at the end of the game, um, it's whoever I think the whoever has the most wins. I think if the Brits have, if it's a tie, then the Brits win, or there's something in the British favour about the victory conditions. We'll come to that, later on. So it's a card-driven game. So once we've placed all our political control markers, we'll be drawing up cards, and you can play the card for the event and or the command points on the card, basically.
Okay. So I placed my first one in Wilmington, Delaware. Did you see that? It kind of changed. And
Yes.
over there on the colony control schematic, I popped up as controlling Delaware.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, so now I've got more to place. How many more?
One in
Oh, it
every.
says one in each colony.
Right. So
Okay.
you keep on going till you run out. So
I got you. Okay.
you've got
One in
the
each colony.
cards here. These are the cards we will be. There's one deck. So the events have a British flag on them, a British event, or an American event. And this one here is mandatory event play, the Declaration of Independence. And so these ones will be we will be playing throughout.
You might
Oh,
consider to already have one in Massachusetts because of where Washington is? Or do I get to put an
let me
additional
go
one
back
there?
to, you get to place one in every, so you place an
Alright.
additional one.
Oh, yeah.
It
It
will,
let me
because
put
this
one
is
there.
rules enforced, it won't let you break the rules.
Okay.
Continental Congress is here. If the British move into the same region as Continental Congress, suddenly it's currently in Philadelphia, that'll get dispersed. And so let's go quickly. Let's go through the sequence of play here. Game map, terminology, setting up the game, sequence of play. So there'll be a reinforcements phase. We will any captured generals are not killed in this game. They get captured, so they will be returned. Strategy cards. We're going to have 7 strategy cards each. Strategy phase, the heart of the game. The British player may declare himself first player by playing a campaign card. This is similar to a lot of other card-driven games. I can choose. The British player can choose declare himself first player. Uh, if not, then the American player chooses which player is going to be the first player. And so that goes back
Alright.
and forth, playing our strategy cards. There's an attrition phase, which is you need to watch out for that. You need to have all your units in winter quarters or south of the attrition line. And then even then, the Americans do have a lot of folk going back to help out with the harvest and so forth. So there'll be attrition losses on both sides. French naval phase, political control phase. So then we calculate in any isolation and any isolated markers that do not have a direct path back to supply center or a general or a unit are eliminated, and then end phase. So that's a very quick overview. But all right, so did you place them all, Doug?
I
You did.
placed them all, and
All right,
now it says on my screen, "Waiting for Britain
right.
to place PC markers." Now, where did you get the sequence of play
So
that
if
you
you
just
go over to the top left there, you see that gear,
Yeah.
and then you click on that, and then the rule book.
Oh, it's
Right.
the sequence of plays in the rule book.
Right, right. There
Alright,
are,
that would be
it looks like they
fast.
haven't. and they've got the playbook, but they don't have, which is a little unfortunate, they don't have the player's aids, which are come with the game. They're quite useful, but
Oh,
this is just a
okay. Yeah.
playbook
In
here.
our next session, I have a hard copy of the game.
Right,
I'll whip out those player aids
right,
before we
right.
get going.
Okay, so I have to place only three markers for the king. So
Now, according to the colony control schematic, I'm in pretty good shape.
you are, yes, yeah. So the British, it's an asymmetrical game. The British have can place markers, and you can see they are restricted to, whereas the US could place them pretty much anywhere on a map. The British have to place them adjacent to an area which they already control. So Fort Detroit over here on the left here, that's why Fort Niagara's lit up. Montreal is British controlled. That's why Oswego's lit up. But if you'd go down to Virginia, Norfolk is British under British control. So the areas next to Norfolk, if they are currently not already occupied, are the only ones which are available. And then because of the Royal Navy, anywhere on any port is connected to any other port. So the the fact that I have, Boston under British control means that any port, like down here in New Bern, or even St Mary's down south, is under um, British control. So I'm going to place one down there in St Mary's, one there, and then I don't know if that's a great idea, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going
Where'd
to
you put it?
I put it way down there in Georgia, since south, the
Oh,
southernmost
the
region, St
farthest
Mary's.
south you could go.
Yeah, I don't really know why. So
Okay.
this is like, if you're familiar with the game Go, and I'm not, I've just heard this reference. It's very, the area controlled is like Go. You have to, at the end of the day, make sure that your pieces, your regions are in supply. They can trace back to either a general, in your case, Doug, a military, a sea combat unit, a CU, or sure, the Continental Congress might be one as well, but let's see. So I'm going to choose Falmouth there and then I'm going to go with Ticonderoga. There we go. All right. For the king is done, so I can hit next, and then then I'm going to declare myself first player by playing a campaign card. Well, let's have a look at my cards first of all. Do I have a campaign card? And it always asks me this, even if I don't have a campaign card, just to um, make sure, just in case I do or don't have one, it doesn't give the game away to Doug. So let's have a look.
Ah,
Let's have
right.
a look at my cards here. So how do I see my cards? That's a good question. That's the whole entire map. My cards must be down here. There we go. Here are the British cards. And so I've got a bunch of ops cards here. I've got an event down here, which is a US event, so not much use to me except as a combat card. And I do actually have a minor campaign card. I might as well. Normally you wouldn't divulge this, but I have a minor campaign card. So I think I could go first if I wished. And I would have to do that by playing the campaign card. But I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to pass, I think.
Now, there's not a specific the cards come from one deck, right? So I
Correct.
might be holding kind of British-oriented cards.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Right. All right. So it's back to you. I
So
chose to pass.
you passed. Okay. So, um,
So
just
a
to,
key thing in this, a strategy in the early going is a land grab strategy. You want
yeah,
to
you wanna
occupy
okay,
as
and
much
you
territory.
do that by just playing a card, which allows you to put down a counter.
So if you have a three ops card, for example, you could play that one, and then you could place three locations. And you want to box me in, so I can't
Correct.
expand, and I want but you don't want to get trapped, because you will not get as long. It's a kind of interesting game in that if you have an empty area to expand into, you will not be isolated, and those regions will not be removed in the isolation phase. But if, for example, I think where's one that's all right. Let's say I was to get control of Charleston and Augusta down in the south,
Yeah.
then Savannah would be isolated because it doesn't have an open space next to it. It doesn't have a combat unit in it. It doesn't have a general in it. So it would be that political control marker would vanish,
Mm,
right?
okay.
So you're
Even though Savannah is a port, it's not a supply port for the US.
no, the British have control of the until the French Navy comes along. The British have control of all of the
All of
seas, the what eastern seaboard. And another thing, if the British ever have to move or retreat from out of Boston, for example, they can go to any other port that's British controlled.
All right. But I control Charleston. So that's a supply for me.
No, no,
No?
because you don't have any naval presence to speak of, right?
Well, where am I drawing supply from then?
The locals, I suppose,
Oh,
local
all right.
farmers.
So it is a point of supply for me, or it's not?
No, it's
I'm
not.
confused.
No, it's not.
But then how are those units in supply?
Well, at the isolation phase, they will not be removed at the moment because you have an open space in GA here. And also you have a combat unit in Charleston. So they're pretty safe at the moment. And also there's a safe, even if that combat unit wasn't there, there's an open space in Utah Springs. But you'll see it in the political control phase of saying if it was totally boxed in, or let's say the British unit in '96, if there was an American it doesn't you don't get it. Oh, it's not vassal. If there was an American PC in Augusta, an American PC in Camden to the north, and Fort Prince George to the west,
Yeah,
96 would be totally isolated and would vanish, would be
would
removed.
vanish.
Right.
Okay.
So
So in a
you're
similar way, you have this unit in Wilmington. If I had a unit in Chirac,
Wilmington is where? Sorry, my
oh,
geography.
that's on it's in North Carolina.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
just so if I go to Chirac, which is
I've
just
got a
to the
political
west.
control marker in Wilmington. I don't have a combat unit there, but yeah, yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay. Political control markers can't be out of supply. It's only units that
No,
can
no,
be out of
this
supply.
political control markers. This is all about political control markers. We don't care,
Okay.
for winning the game, for control of the colonies. You really don't. It's based on the political control markers.
Right, right. Okay. All right. I think I understand it enough to
You'll
start
see
putting
it once it
markers down.
happens the first time, and I go,
Yeah.
oh,
All
okay.
right.
So because this is
All
just a
right. So
training
one
game,
other
it's not
question.
really, it's just a learning.
Yeah.
It's a teach. So
Yeah.
we should just play through it and see what happens. I think, and I can
All right.
explain what's happening
So
as it goes.
I'm looking at my hand of cards.
Yeah.
And if they're cards, if it's two ops or one ops, I just read the card.
Hmm.
But if they're these event type of cards, can I use them instead of the event to lay down a political control marker?
Yes, you can. You can. So in the rules here, rule book, we talk about the strategy cards on page 7. So you can play them for essentially playing. You can place one PC. You can play an event strategy card here. It's on 631. So you can use it for the event, or you can just I think play it for one PC to place
One
that.
PC. Okay. All right. Well, I
And
will.
the beauty of Rally of Troops is it'll tell you exactly what you can do once you play it.
All right. It says what I'm seeing on my screen at the top, upper left, it says choose who will play the first strategy card.
Yes, so I chose not to go first. So you choose if you want to
Oh, then I
force me to go
choose.
first.
I will
Yes.
say America. Now it says play the strategy card.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will play a two ops card
All right.
that you can see. So I get to lay down two political control
So the other thing
markers.
you can do there is, I mean, that's a good move. But you can also activate a general with a strategy rating of 1 or 2. And you'll see Washington has a strategy rating in the top left of 1. So the
Yeah.
lower the strategy rating, the more mobile your generals are. So you could activate a
Okay.
general and move it, or take 2 PC actions, or bring reinforcements into the game. In which case you could choose. You've got some generals over there in the American leaders box, top left: Arnold, Gates, Lafayette, Lee, and Lincoln. So
Yeah.
you can do that twice in the game. American reinforcements cards. You would play that, and you would optionally bring on a general, and up to the value of the card will be in your case 2 CUs.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to just play 2 PC
Okay.
markers. I'm going to do the land grab as
Hmm.
we discussed. Oh, wait. Use 2 ops. Oh, PC. I would click then on PC action.
Hmm.
And now it's hopefully allowing me to place. So I think I will go there.
Which area is there? Where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry. Springfield, Massachusetts, just to the west of Boston.
Okay. Hmm.
I went there. Um, and I'm going to go just north of there to Brattleboro.
Right.
So card play done. I will click on next. And
Now,
now it says waiting for you to
right.
play a strategy card.
Now, the advantage of having control of a colony as well as to win the game. In a battle, you will also get, I think it's 2 plus 2 on the die roll for the local militia. They turn out in your favor because you
Okay.
control it. And if I control it, they control it. They turn out for the British. In combat, the British regulars in this stage of the game, until there's card play or catastrophic British loss, they get +1 DRM for British regulars versus colonial troops. And fighting in or in a port region, the British get +1 for the Royal Navy. So, all right, play a strategy card. Let's see what I have to play. So I've got. I'll play. Yeah, pretty war. I'm going to go with 2 ops also. With oh, the other thing you can do if it's just a 1 card or low value card, you can say you really need 3 ops as a British player to move a general. I can put it in the queue, which essentially that's my turn.
Oh,
And
okay.
then next turn I can play another card, and then I can add that one to the one in the queue and potentially play a higher value. So anyway, I'm not going to do
Okay.
that. I'm playing PC action also. So the board lights up all the places where I can play. So I can place. Yeah, I don't know what really I should be. Let me see. I'm going to try and. Shall I go with? Um, I'm going to go with in South Carolina. Make a push.
Oh.
1 and 2. There we go.
Oh, wait, you went to Chiro and Camden?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's back to me.
Back to you.
I got shitty cards, but I will do a 1 ops
Okay.
and I will do a PC action
Mm-hmm.
and I will go to Saratoga in New York
Saratoga. All
on the
right.
Hudson River Valley,
All
just
right.
south of Ticonderoga.
Okay, and then
And
you will say
card play
done. There we
done,
go.
and it's back to you.
Back to me. Play a strategy card. I'll choose 2 ops card as a PC action, and I'll go with Utah Springs. That's a battle in the Battles of the American Revolution board game series,
Oh,
right? And Augusta. Then
okay.
hit next.
I'm going to play the Gamecock.
All right. Removes a British
So,
PC marker from any two places in North Carolina, South Carolina, or Georgia that is not protected by British CU. All right.
so I will do the event,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to knock out two of your markers that you just placed. I think I'll knock out Wilmington
Mm-hmm.
and Chira.
All right. Okay, and then I will play a strategy card. I wonder if I should. Now, there's one thing, and the last, if you can manage it as the American to activate Washington on the very last card play of the turn. It has to be the last card play. It can't be a card play with you having a combat card in your hand. An event can be used as a combat card, sometimes a +2 DRM. But the very last card play, then that's effectively a surprise attack by Washington. Is the winter is in the middle of winter or winter's falling, and you will get a +2 DRM in any attacks there, right?
Oh, okay.
So if you were to say attack Howe or something like that. Now, what's going on here up in Boston, by the way, if I was to attack the much weaker Green in Rhode Island, then Washington would have an opportunity to reinforce Green. And so I would intentionally, if that succeeded, be fighting 7 units instead of 7 CUs instead of 5. So that would be, and
Mm.
vice versa, if I was to attack, you know, Washington, then Green would have a chance. Now the Green, if you look at his +2R in the bottom right of the Green,
Yeah, I see that.
that means whenever a general moves into Green spot with a view to having a battle, Green can roll. Any general can roll to it's 50-50 roll, I believe, to withdraw and retreat and escape battle, avoid battle. With in Green's case, he's got +2 to the dice roll, so he's very slippery. As has Washington. So yeah, they're very hard to catch. And you can see
Yeah.
they're both ones to move, so they're very mobile. The top left number, you can move those on a
Hmm.
1 card, a 2 card, or a 3 card. It doesn't have to be a 1 card, but if a 3 card would be a bit of a waste. Whereas How, I only need 3 cards, which the 3 cards are, quite valuable in terms of placing PCs. All right, so enough of that. I'm going to, so if you look at my British reinforcements, I have 3 I can bring on the map. And if you look at the game turn track, bottom right, you see we're in 1775. The little number beneath the game turn marker is 3. That means I can bring on 3 British reinforcements. So I'm going to
Oh,
play a 1 ops card. I'm going to play 4 reinforcements.
wait,
I've got
why four?
no four reinforcements for my reinforcements.
Oh, four, FOR, for your
Yes, sorry, it's my
reinforcements.
accent.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got the option to bring in a general or not. I'll take a general. If I had no generals, I guess that would be an option. I've got Cornwallis, Clinton, and Burgoyne. Cornwallis is the
Two of those
better.
surrendered.
Yes, I will take Cornwallis, and then I will place him.
We got to put them in the South.
Yeah. I will place him at Wilmington.
Oh,
Now, at the end of the game, at the end of the round, rather, whole card play, you do get anybody with anywhere with a general and CUs in a region. That region will flip to the control of that nationality. So that's like a freebie. So anyway, that's that. Back
okay.
to you.
Hmm. Okay. I'm going to play
Hmm.
William Pitt urges peace
Peace
talks.
talk.
That would
Right.
have been a very powerful card for you, but I'll just play it for PC action.
Mm-hmm. So when you
So I get
play that,
plays.
I think I will now have the option to grab that card.
Oh, I probably would have waited then. Well, that's
He
okay.
removes in a.
I place, flip, or remove a PC marker.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't I
You're
can't
flip.
remove you from Wilmington, but I can flip.
Flipping would be better than well. Placing is good. Flipping is
Yeah.
good. Removing is the weakest
Yeah,
option.
because then I'm placing one and getting rid of one of yours.
Right. So where are you
I'm
going to
gonna
flip?
I'm gonna flip Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Oh, it didn't place it for me. It just removed
It
it for
just
you.
removed it. Okay.
So that's the difference in flip. That's an example of rules enforced. If we were playing a vassal, we might have screwed that up.
Right. Maybe place on he removes an American PC marker. Oh, that's actually where did we get the flip from? It says he removes an American PC marker from any two spaces that do not contain an American unit. So that's what you can do. You got one more, right?
It says card play done.
Did you remove two?
I just removed one. I clicked on Norfolk.
And it says you removed a PC at Norfolk. That is true. That is a little bit bizarre. Maybe played by the British player in the strategy. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm reading. That's my event, of course. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, your event. Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'd be
Yeah.
able to do. Sorry,
Right.
delete that.
Okay.
So that's what you're
Right.
able to do. Remove one. Right. So now,
Okay.
now
So I
I've
removed one and I hit next. So
right.
now
So
it's
now
back
I've
to
got
you.
the option here. It says exchange. So if I wanted to grab that card, but I think I need to pay for that. Let's just try it. See if I can grab it. Exchange. And it says exchange an ops card for William Pitt urges peace talks. Well, I will. I'll exchange a one ops card. So I just exchanging an ops card, and then I bring that into my hat. So that's the
Ooh,
danger when you play an event card that is not for your or not on your side. Now, when you play an event card, which you can do for a +1 DRM in a battle, then it's just discarded. It's not up for grabs. You see the
okay.
difference there? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, so this was he removes America. Well, let me try playing this event then. For the event, let's see what happens. So
Well, that
it's
didn't work out very well for me.
he removes American PC mark from any face to. All it is
But that's just a function of I got shitty cards in my hand.
card-driven
This is
games.
kind of this is echoes of Twilight Struggle, right? Where no, not that you get shitty cards, but that when you get cards that benefit the other player and you're
Mhm.
forced to play them,
Yes.
right? It's the same
Exactly,
kind of
exactly.
mechanic.
Yeah. So you can discard them by going and having a combat and using it as a combat card. So that's one way of getting rid of them. All right. So this is not a great card, really. He removes American PC mark from any two spaces that do not contain an American unit.
That's a
Well,
pretty powerful for you.
yeah. Where will I remove him from? I'm going to remove him from. Mm, let's see. Battleboro and Saratoga. There you go. Next, back to you.
Wait, Saratoga and what was and Battle
And Brattleboro,
or
yeah.
oh,
Brattleboro? Yeah. Right next to it, right?
Battleboro.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says
All
Brattle.
right.
It says
So
BR.
play a strategy card. Um, all right, since I've never done this, and those two cards would be no better than William Pitt, I'm going to play Minor
Minor
Campaign.
campaign. Okay.
Now, I don't know how to do this.
So this is the case of if I mean I'm not sure. You've got 3 cards left. I've got 3 cards left. You will be playing the last card of this round then. So you could have kept that and then used Washington in a battle, and that would have given you your +2
Oh,
DRM, right?
oh, let me undo then.
Can you undo?
Because,
Is
well,
there an
yeah,
undo in
I
this
have an
game?
undo button.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, that's since it's a learning game, then
Right.
I will do that.
Yeah, if you want to win that way, that's
Oh, and there it is. Yeah, that's appropriately played.
fine. So I think
Appropriately
that's
played.
right, but
You know,
now
we
it's
need to have a
oh
special bell. We
I'm
need
not
a
sure. Yeah.
special bell or
Or
buzzer
like,
whenever there's a legitimate opportunity to use our catchphrase, some kind of bell or buzzer.
all right.
We'll have to work on that offline
Now, I'm not sure
to,
if what I said there was accurate because it says you've got, how many cards do you actually have? Let's count them. I've got 3 cards left.
I've got 3 cards left.
Okay,
So
so
you go
no,
last.
so I go last, yeah. So, but when you played that card, it didn't update the card count. So
Right,
you're not going to have an
exactly.
opportunity unless something else happens. I don't think you're going to have the opportunity to
All right,
like.
well, I'm gonna play this card then,
All right. Oh,
because
another
I
one.
don't think this card has any value for you now
Hmm.
because it
The
says
French
after the
alliance has not
French
occurred.
alliance
Yes,
is
the French
occurred.
alliance occurs when you down here on the French alliance track. Every time you win a battle, it moves 1 space, and there are cards to move it. 3 spaces, I think. One of the cards moves it.
Okay.
So the French alliance doesn't happen until um, uh, you get to 9. So we're a long
Yeah.
way off French alliance track.
All right, so I hit PC action,
Hmm. So now you can remove
and
another one, right?
oh, place, flip, or remove. Oh, yeah.
Well, is that what it
Yeah, that's what
says?
it says. It says place, flip, or remove PC marker.
But it's not letting you flip one.
Well, it says flip. I haven't
Yeah,
clicked
but
on one of
yeah,
yours.
I'll give it a try.
Well, I don't know that I want to flip. Um,
Oh, you wouldn't
I
want to?
think I'm gonna place. I'm gonna place instead in
Right.
battle.
Okay.
I
All
want
right.
to reestablish my link there.
Okay.
I I trust that you're a really good player at
Oh,
this,
no, no,
and
not
there's
at
a
all.
reason you cut me off from my own guys.
Well,
So
there was a play would have been to place a British unit PC marker in Concord and Brattleboro, and then that would have isolated New Hampshire, for example. You see that?
right.
But now you've stymied me
Yeah.
in that approach.
Okay. Yeah. I've played enough with you to know you're a very good player. So if you go to that area and try to remove me, I should probably reestablish.
All right, I'm going to try a minor campaign for the event, and so I'm going to activate Cornwallis down here in Wilmington. He's got 4 movement points left. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so he's going to attack Charleston. Now, if he goes through Georgetown to Charleston, the most direct route, that's probably fine because he can retreat to Utah Springs, which is a British-controlled area. So that's not too bad. He could actually go to Cheraw, Camden, Utah Springs, and then attack Charleston. But because the problem
So
with retreating,
the
you don't want to be in a situation where you're retreating to an enemy controlled
that
region.
makes sense.
Right. But in this case, I think Utah Springs would be my get out of jail card if I happen to lose this battle. But we'll see, which is entirely possible. It's only a 3 versus 2, so we'll see.
Now, if
But
you move into Georgetown, does that remove my PC counter?
no, it doesn't. No,
Oh,
at the
okay.
end of the turn, if he's still there, it would. But all right,
I
so
see.
this is to show you how battle works, really. So I'm going to move there, and he's moving with his 3 MPs, and then he's moving into Charleston. And it's asking me approach battle just to make sure. And I say next, to say yes. And now I can play or discard an event for a dice roll modifier. So I have an event. It's Mad Anthony Maine. It's an American event. No use to me really. So I will discard it. So it's going to be and so if you look, Doug, down in the bottom in the log there, you can see Britain discarded Mad Anthony Maine for +1 DRM. And you can scroll
Okay.
over the link. You can see the card I discarded.
Yeah. Oh,
So anyway,
okay.
so I
Oh,
discarded
that would
that
have
for
been a good
+1
card.
DRM in this battle. And so then
Okay.
I go next. And then what's it asking you? It's asking you if you wish to discard a card to play a battle card.
Oh, yes, and I do.
All
I
right.
want to discard Lloyd George.
So you're discarding Lord George, and so that's one where I won't be able to grab it. That's the
Yeah.
difference between what we did earlier. So you get +1 DRM. So now it's the battle's going to decide. So let's just so then you hit next, I think.
Oh, yeah, I hit next.
All right. And so I've got before we
You moved on in
there
then.
we go, and it resolved the battle. So let's look at the log down here on the right here.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So British attack. I rolled a 3, so +3 CU. +2 for Cornwallis. So I think Cornwallis was not feeling very well, because he's got that red 4 in his box there is what he could add if he's if you the 4 is a potential that DRM that can be added to the or not DRM but strength points that can be added to the battle if he's feeling well. But each general rolls a dice roll. I rolled poorly, so I only got half of that. So only
I
2 instead
see.
of the 4 added. So that's the +2 for Cornwallis, and then you've got the +1 British regulars advantage, +1 militia, +1 discard an event card, so a total of 11. So that all makes sense, I think. 3 for the roll,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then American defense, you roll 3. You have 2 combat units in the battle. You discard an event card, so that is 6. So the result
Okay.
is British victory, and then there's a losses calculation done in the game. I didn't lose any, and you lost 2 CU, which was your entire force.
Right. Okay.
So that's how. And it is unfortunate here. It doesn't have the tables here that I can see, so we
Right.
can't really go through those and show the viewers what
You kind of
the
got to understand the rules and the modifiers and
right, yeah. But
yeah.
it looks like there is a dice. Let's just go to the rule book here, and if we look at battles, which is page 14 or section 9, here we go, and then so these are the steps here. You rolled step 2 is where we rolled a die to determine the general's battle rating. I didn't do very well. You didn't roll because you don't have a general there.
Yeah.
Um, the players determine and agree on total die roll modifiers. We rolled a die, add it to the DRM for the side. The CU losses are determined using the procedures specified in 9.5, and so that was there's all the dice roll modifiers. 9.5. Once we determine the combat losses, the loser of a battle rolls a die. On a die roll 1, 2, 3, 1 CU is lost. On 4, 5, or 6, 2 CUs are lost. So we both rolled a 5 and a 5, was it? We both rolled a 5 and a 5, right? And so on the losing general, you didn't have a general.
I didn't have
So
a general. Yeah.
So if the losing side has no general, the winning side loses 1 CU if the die roll is a 1. It wasn't. So to lose, so go back to 9.5 here. The loser of the battle rolls a die. And so you rolled a 5, so you lost 2 CUs. If you rolled a 6, well, you couldn't lose any more CUs. That was your entire force. The winner of the battle rolls a die. And and based on my agility rating, that determines how many losses. The agility rating of 1 is the best, and so my agility rating was 2, so I would have lost 1 CU if the dice roll had been 1 to 3. I rolled a 5, so no losses for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, that's what happened there, and then and the Brits are in Charleston.
Yeah. All right.
I've got one, because that command, that was my card played was a minor campaign. I've got one other general to activate, so I'm going to activate Clinton up here in Canada, and so Clinton needs to stay away from Washington. Is the the best general on the
On the
well,
map.
actually, Howe is pretty good with his 6. Washington is a 5, so the game rates Howe as a better general from a battlefield
Yeah.
performance standpoint. But Washington is easier to move. Let's see, what do I want to do? Do I really want? My choices are: I could do nothing, of course. I could pass, but I will, just for fun, I'm going to take Carleton to New Hampshire and stop there. And now it's back to you.
All right. Well, I only have one card left,
Hmm.
so I'll play it.
As do I, right?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, right. That was probably a bad mistake. Oh, right. So it was not a bad mistake. It was just pure luck. At the end of the card play, we're going to go into the winter attrition phase, and any units that are north of you see that little snowflake line, the
Yeah, I
winter
see
attrition
it.
line. Any units that are north of that, like for example, Washington is one, but that are not in this. The square units are the square boxes are winter quarters. They're like bigger towns, cities that can
Yeah.
support. But so any there will I think they lose half their forces rounded up. However, any units stacked with Washington do not suffer winter attrition. I believe that's the case. So you're good. You're in good shape. You don't need to move Washington into winter
Okay.
quarters if you don't want to. But all other
Okay.
generals, like Green's already there. Howe is in winter quarters.
Yeah.
So
So what I want to do, I want to move Washington into Boston and attack you,
okay,
just for shits and grins.
right.
So I guess I just pick him up and or no
So
event.
you play the card and
Click
then
on the
use.
event.
Is it the event? You
I
play.
think
What were your options? Wasn't there activate general or something? Or?
oh wait. Well, I now it's taking me all the way back. I got to click on the card.
Mm-hmm.
There's the card. Now it says PC action or
Oh,
event.
event in this case. Right. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
event. Now
If you have
it's
two
yellow
generals to move.
highlighted, the two generals. So I think I highlight Washington
Mm-hmm.
and it turns to blue and then it allows me to move him somewhere.
Yes.
So I'm going to move him, move Washington with 5 CUs, 5 MPs left.
Yeah. So you don't need. That's why it's giving you an option. Do you want to drop off some of your CUs, or do you want to take them all with
But
you?
how do I move him?
You just click on the destination region. There we go.
Oh, there it went. Okay. Attack, play or discard event for DRM. I don't have any cards left.
Okay.
So no DRM for that. So I hit pass,
Mm-hmm. And
waiting for Britain to play a battle card.
it's asking me the same question. I don't have any event cards to play either, so I will also pass. It's waiting.
Retreat after battle. Oh, wait, let's go down to the chat and look at the battle.
Right. So America rolled a 5, um, plus 5 CU. So that gives you. So it's your dice roll plus your CU is 10 so far. You rolled poorly for Washington, so you only got the 5 got halved and rounded down. So instead of a 5, you only added 2. And you got +1 for militia because you have control of. I thought it was +2. It's only +1 for militia because you have control of more regions in Massachusetts than I do. And so
And
you came
it
up with a
didn't give
total
me
of
an
13.
opportunity to reinforce with green.
No, no, it's not. There isn't that level of coordination with this in this era,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. And so your total is 13. The British rolled a 3 plus 5 CU. Howe rolled a 5, so he got the full benefit of his leadership rating. He got the 6 added. And then he's got the regulars because the regulars advantage is still in play. He's got Royal Naval Support because it's a coastal city, coastal port. Result is 15. So British victory. So then you rolled based on your agility of 2 for Washington. You rolled quite well, so you only lost. Oh,
Two.
sorry, that's the British. The British. Oh, it's based on the attacking general's agility. So they rolled well and just lost 1 CU. The American losses are for losing a battle. You rolled a straight dice roll and you lost 2 CUs.
All right. So
And
then I
then
retreat.
had to retreat. Right.
All right. So I guess hindsight, maybe I should have waited until Howe left Boston
Going after
to attack him.
Carlton would have been a better play
Yeah, I
because
guess
he's
so.
a weaker general.
It's a weaker general.
He only has 2 units. You had 5. So,
All right. All right. Well,
of
lesson
course,
learned.
that would have maybe left you know, green isolated, but you never know. But now you've got one
Yeah.
more general to move, right? Waiting for America to retreat after. Oh, so you have to retreat a second space, do you?
Yeah. No. All right. So I don't have to move him.
You got a second general, but you don't have to move him, correct?
Yeah. I kind of want to maintain the ability to reinforce Washington if you decide I'm weak and attack me.
Mm-hmm. You want to keep green. You can't stack generals. Actually, that's another thing. So
Right.
if you were
Exactly.
to move green onto Washington's stack, then you could bring along the two CUs, and Washington would now be at full strength again. But green would have to go to the reserves box.
Yeah. No, I'll just leave him. I'll just pass.
One thing you could do is you could move him to like an open place, like Connecticut or New Haven, and then that would, at the end of the turn, be
But then
a
I'd
free
suffer
conversion.
attrition.
Oh, right. You could move to Albany, for example, where you wouldn't suffer attrition because that's a
I see.
square. But then you'd be abandoning Rhode Island, and if but you're thinking, what are the chances that I have been leaving a 3 ops card? I need a 3 ops card
Right.
to move how, basically. So,
All right. Well, I just passed.
right.
I'm licking my wounds.
Okay, so I don't have a 3 ops card. I'll play that one for PC action, and I will. Are there any places I can isolate? Because going last often is a advantage in this game.
Yeah, I could see that.
There are none I can really isolate. I'm going to carry on uh, my push in the south and take back Wilmington. All right, so there we go. Next, and then it's going to take us through winter attrition. So waiting for the Americans to take winter attrition. The Americans go first, and then the British go. So, do you have anything
Winter,
lit up? Where do you need to take winter attrition? Green, maybe?
uh, Georgetown, is that lit up in Charleston? No, they're just yellow. Oh, I see
It's where you
what's
have
lit up.
CUs. So it's probably, what about Rhode Island?
Yeah, Lexington, Newport, it's white. I don't know if I'd call that lit up.
There
Oh,
we
I
go.
just clicked on it.
Right. And so you lost one CU at Newport, Rhode Island. So I
Yeah.
guess the Americans have this
Wait a minute. I can't
extra.
even oh, it's not asking me to undo. I
No.
think I gotta click on Washington too. Yep,
Oh, and he lost.
he lost one too.
Interesting.
Now it's saying next.
I thought Washington was immune from winter attrition. I obviously have that wrong.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Let's have a look at the rule book here. We're at the attrition stage, which is way down after combat, British retreat by sea, political control. Winter attrition. The American CUs suffer winter attrition regardless of their location, or regardless, so the square cities don't matter. Stacks of American CUs lose half their strengths, fraction rounded down. A single American, that's interesting to determine. I thought up to 5 CUs, here it is, up to 5 CUs stacked with General Washington are exempt. Oh, are exempt from winter attrition
See,
if they're in a winter quarter space. All right.
I thought he was totally exempt.
And that's
I
because
should have moved him back to Springfield.
right, because that's what I told you. Yes, you should have retreated
That
him.
is what you told
You
me.
could have retreated him back to Springfield, and he would
Oh
have been fine.
man, boy. Well, if you
It's
want to
only
win that,
you only lost what?
yeah. The downside of rally the troops is you can't really go
There are
backwards that
no.
far.
This is no
Oh, wait a minute.
undo.
Or is there? What is that
I
ability to go back in time?
don't think. What would that be? I don't think there is one. That's in Paths of Glory. There is,
Yeah, but I
but
don't think
not in
it's
this one.
here.
All right. So it's a learning game anyway. We're just showing the
Yeah.
basics. So and
Okay.
then waiting for America to take winter attrition. You've got one more somewhere.
Oh no, it says next.
Okay. Now it's waiting for me to take winter attrition. So if you see over here
Yeah.
in Fort Detroit, this is an interesting one. This unit here is just a random one. I think 1, 2, or 3 he flees. This my CU here because he's not in a when you only have one CU, it's a 50-50 shot whether they go down to 0 or not. So let's click on him.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I rolled a 2, so I lost him. And so that's done. That's my only winter attrition. And there's nothing much to be done about that. The only way you could avoid that in the game is if you placed a leader there earlier on and you moved him to, say, Pittsburgh or something like that. But
Okay.
next, place British PC markers. So that's where I have generals in locations which are either neutral or American controlled. I can place a British PC marker. So, for example, down in Charleston, you see that?
Yeah.
I'm going to click on Charleston and it becomes American. And
Oh,
then I think there might be one up where Carlton is in New Hampshire. So I'll do the same there. And then that's it. It says done and move on. Waiting for America to remove isolated PC markers. You do have some isolated PC markers?
do I?
Apparently you do.
Oh,
Oh,
probably
Savannah.
Georgetown.
Savannah, right?
Is Savannah
It looks
isolated?
isolated to me. Yep,
Yeah,
there you go. So that opened up.
George. Okay. Is that the only one? No, it says one left. So it must be in
Uh,
white.
one left. Let's start at the south.
Oh, Barnstable there in Cape Cod,
Oh, okay.
south of Boston.
Oh, right.
And that's one I placed there originally.
Okay, right. You're
That was
always
that
going
was
to
a
lose that.
stupid yeah, that
Yes.
was a stupid placement because Boston is the only place to get through there. I
Right.
shouldn't have put him there.
Right. Right.
That was dumb.
And
Alright.
is that it? My
Yes, it says
tooltips.
done.
Okay.
Next.
All right.
Now it says
And that's the end of turn one. So at
okay.
the end of turn one, then the status is the British have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the colonies controlled, and Americans have 1, 2, 3, 4,
All
5,
right.
6,
Now
7.
is that
So
a
you got
good place to stop, or
that
should
is.
we go 25 more minutes? Probably that's a nice tight little video.
Right, I think so.
Okay.
What have we not shown? We haven't shown reinforcements, American reinforcements. We did show the British reinforcements. Americans get to reinforce twice, and you really want to be bringing on reinforcements and bringing on more generals, so you can move around the map and control more places. We haven't shown
Okay.
how the war end mechanic. The war end mechanic at the moment, when you have a war ends card, you have to play it's compulsory, and it'll give you the year which the war is going to end. From 1780 to 1783, or I'm not quite sure of all the numbers. But so then the end of the war is variable, and so if we're in turn, way up there in 1781, and then there's a war ends card in 1780 or 1781 is uppermost on the deck, then that's when the game ends, and
Okay.
we just count it
This
up.
seems much I think I understand it better now that
Hmm.
we've explained it. We were
Hmm.
sort of messing around remotely and I was just trying to figure it out on my own and I was missing some key deals, but my understanding level is right now I think is a lot higher than it was.
Right, right. Yeah, it's relatively simple game. It's an older game, but it
Yeah.
stood up well, I think. And I've just liked card-driven games. So, all
Yeah.
right.
Good.
So
All
with
right.
that,
That's great.
well done, Doug. You hung in there, and I think you're doing okay, actually. I don't,
Yeah.
we because
Yeah. Despite getting bad advice.
I did misinform you on Washington. Yeah.
That's
but
all right. Well,
it was a bold move against against Howe anyway. But
yeah, it's a learning game.
it's really a 50-50 shot there. But
Yeah, let's see the combat mechanic where I have my best general. That was sort of my thought. So, all right. Well, you know what I'm going to say.
what are you going to
Keep
say?
on
There
bantering.
you go. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Have a good one. Bye.